On the 2nd of April in 2001, a young girl was born to two who had come, immigrants who'd found a new home in the EU with all the benefits it had brought them through. For 50 years, Ireland had flourished within, the EU's embrace a world without and win. Advantages aplenty, trade and open borders, a wealth of opportunities like never before. The EU's success is rooted in values that touch the very soul of humanity. The dignity, rights and equality of every person. For Ireland, these principles have been the bedrock of a bright future, where every citizen is treated with the respect and honour they deserve. Thanks to the EU's unwavering commitment to human dignity and rights, Ireland is now a more peaceful and just society. The EU has been a stalwart in supporting peace in Northern Ireland, recognising the immeasurable worth of every human life, and ensuring that everyone, regardless of their faith or nationality, sex or religion, can live in safety and security. The EU values are not just words on paper, they are the beating heart of a continent that strives for a better world. The unwavering dedication to Ireland's progress has been nothing short of remarkable. Through their investment in infrastructure and funding of crucial projects, the EU has paved the way for a brighter, safer future for all. They have not only encouraged education, research and innovation, but empowered Ireland to compete on a global scale. The M50, infamous for its traffic and jams, was an artery of Dublin where drivers slammed on their brakes and stood. But beyond the noise and the honking of the horns, there's a tale of progress where the EU was born. For the M50 that me and you all know today would not be possible without the EU sway. And so this young girl was born into a time where her country could thrive, a prosperous climb. With the EU support, a bright future lay ahead, a land of endless promise where dreams could be fed. In the last 50 years, the EU has done so much to keep Ireland alive. It has helped to transform this island nation with investment, growth, and integration. The EU's core values of human dignity, human rights, and equality have been central to this transformation. The EU has helped to create a society where everyone is valued and respected, and where opportunities are available to all. From gender equality to LGBTQ+ rights to workers' rights and fair pay fights, the EU has stood up for Ireland's people, making their rights and dignity equal. By providing support and resources to the Irish people, the EU has helped to ensure that everyone has the chance to fulfill their potential and achieve their dreams. This little girl, now 22 years old, has had a chance to achieve her dreams, reach her potential, and fulfill her needs. The right to education, protection, and equality, the EU have so carefully worked with Ireland to protect us all. And when the far right say, "Ireland is full," the EU and Ireland refuse to be dull. You see, the EU has fought for all to see, through refugee rights and anti-discrimination, a world where all are treated with equal consideration. This same protection they offer to refugees now, they did the same 22 years ago when that little girl was born all that while ago. The EU has helped to broker peace between neighbours in Northern Ireland, a conflict that needed to cease. And remember the Good Friday Agreement, a peace deal was signed, and with the EU support, bringing hope to all of mankind. Through Ireland's Green Deal, the EU has also helped Ireland become greener, investing in renewable energy to make it cleaner, a nation where the environment can thrive, and all those far and wide can enjoy the beauty of its countryside. So you see, this young girl was born into a time where the EU had played a pivotal role in Ireland's climb towards prosperity, unity, and peace. A brighter future for her generation to seize. With the world at her feet and the EU support, This young girl could dream big, and her future definitely would not fall short. For Ireland's place in the EU had brought such great gains, a future full of hope, where anything remains attainable. So, as we reflect on this young girl's birth, we see a future full of possibilities where dreams can be realized and anything remains attainable. The world at her feet, the EU support, she can dream big, and her future will not fall short. Let us celebrate Ireland's place in the EU and look forward to the great gains that lie ahead. As we celebrate the 50th anniversary of Ireland's membership in the EU, we must take a moment to reflect on the incredible progress that has been made. Ireland has come a long way since joining the EU in 1973, and much of that progress can be attributed to the EU's unwavering commitment to human dignity, rights, and equality. But as we celebrate, we must also look ahead. We must ask ourselves what kind of future we want for Ireland, for Europe, and for the world. We live in challenging times with global issues such as climate change, inequality, political instability threatening our progress and our very way of life. But we must not lose hope. We must remember that the EU's success is built on a foundation of perseverance, collaboration, and shared values. The challenges we face today can be overcome if we work together and remain true to our values. As a young woman, I am optimistic about the future. I believe Ireland has the potential to be a leader in the EU and the world. I believe that our resilient and diverse society can overcome any challenge that comes our way, and I believe that we can continue to build a future where every person is treated with dignity and respect, regardless of their background or identity. So let us not be complacent. Let us continue to push for progress and work towards a better future. Let us take inspiration for the past 50 years and use it as a guide towards a brighter tomorrow. And let us never forget the power of the EU's values to transform lives and create a better world for all. Together, we can make the next 50 years even more impactful, motivating, and inspiring. Let us embrace the EU's core values of human dignity, human rights, and equality, and work towards a future where every person can thrive. This is our EU. This is our Ireland, and together, we can create a future full of endless possibilities. I am that little girl, Favour Ochonma. Years ago, I saw hope, a bright aura. The EU brought it to my beloved home. Whether you call me Black Irish, Nigerian Irish, or just Irish, I know I'm not alone. This is my EU, my Ireland, my EU50.